Hello, hello, and welcome back. It's great to have you here. As you saw by the title and thumbnail, hopefully, I I have my next High Guardian redesigns. I kind of want to speed through the intro because I feel like the intro of the last one was really long. But basically, to put it simply, I'm redesigning High Guardian Spice characters and rewriting the series. Chapter 1 should be coming out eventually. um, and if you want to see the main cast be redesigned, there's going to be a little iCard popping up, hopefully, otherwise I'll look stupid. And if the iCard doesn't pop up, well, then there is a link in the description. Um, Now moving on, because like I said, I wanted this intro to be short. But it's great to have you. So today I'm redesigning Slime Boy, Snapdragon, and Amaryllis. Um, all of which were ones it seems like everybody liked most in the show, which justified. And now I know I said I'd do Caraway in the last video, but honestly, I just really wanted to get this out. I really wanted, yeah, I just really wanted to get this out and yeah, have have stuff. The first character that I'm showcasing is Slime Boy. Now, honestly, I don't really have much to say about his design in the show because it was just boring. He was a background character in the show, so, I just kind of gave him more stuff. Um, and basically, if you notice that in the picture I'm showing on screen, um, his his head looks like it was photoshopped on. It's because it was. It's because the original face I drew in the concept art, um, I hated it. And so I ended up sketching another face for him that I liked much better. So you get this instead. Originally, I was gonna go for straight hair because I thought, that would look fine. But then I was like, okay, no, curly. Curly ended up just looking better. Um, I really need. Yeah, it just worked better. Um, for his clothes, I decided that they would be very loose and baggy because, you know, um, I decided to make him half slime, like the slimes we see in the show, because, I felt like it was kind of fitting. And honestly, the reason they gave for him being half slime in the show was kind of stupid. Like, it was just like, oh, I had slime folk in my room. Like, that's honestly, I don't know. I just don't see it as a thing actually happening. I also put him in the same year as the other characters because I'm pulling him into the main cast because I don't know, everybody seems to love this dork and I do too. Um he's still on the mage track, and I gave him vitiligo marks because I think I'm saying that right. Correct me if I'm wrong, because my friend was like, "Hey, I saw this other artist. I don't remember who it was." Although I think I've seen more than one pieces of Slime Boy fan art with people doing vitiligo. So I was like, yeah, you know what? That's cool. I was originally just gonna make him just one skin tone, but I like the idea. Um, and my other friend with vitiligo was like, "Oh, hey, that's really cool." And I was like, "All right, cool. Guess I'm doing this." Um, Honestly, that's all I really have to say other than in the show, I think he's doing bard magic. Is that bard magic? I'm not sure, but he plays is it the it's it's the he plays the little harp looking thing at one point. I don't know. I don't know. It's cool though. He's chill. I like his voice in the show for the most part, but I found a voice that I like much better for him. So yeah, I think that's all I really have to say about Slime Boy because like I said, he wasn't really a character in the original show. He was just kind of a background character, but I'm just pulling him into the main cast because I like him. Um But yeah, Slime Boy's design didn't take me that long. What is there anything else I want to say about him? Um, honestly, um, I have this thing where he likes to, since he's part slime, he can choose when he becomes slime instead of just, being it all the time. Um, and so I imagine he likes to just melt through the floorboards sometimes, or just, move through cracks and just be like, just dip out. It's like, oh, this is getting too boring, and just leaves. Um, so yeah, that's Slime Boy. I know that was his section was kind of short, but I don't have much to say about him. Next, on to Snapdragon, who is probably my second favorite, not second, third favorite design wise. Second place being Sage, and first place being Amaryllis, who you'll see next. Who Amaryllis is the one I put the most work into. Sorry everyone else. Amaryllis is my girl, but um, so in Slime Boy, oh my god, I love him too. And I love Snapdragon. So Snapdragon, I in the concept art, I think I made them look a little too girly, but I don't know. This is definitely gonna be them later, much later into the series. Probably more towards sorry, not early, late second year, early third year kind of thing. That's what they're going to look like. Um, I decided to change Snapdragon into actually not being human, because I feel like there are so many human characters in the show, when this is a mythological world where you can make anything you want. And so I was like, you know what? I was listening to somebody um, talk about mythical creatures while I was drawing her, and so I was just like, you know what? Deer antlers, deer ears, and fairy wings, because I also found this really cool piece of art on Pinterest that kind of inspired me, and then I found another thing that inspired me, and I was like, okay, I have to like mush these two together, and I ended up with Snapdragon. Um, I kept the kind of pinkish red hair because I found it just to look very interesting. Um, and in the show, you'll notice that Snapdragon has white irises. I actually kept that. And if you notice, most of my characters don't have any irises, but he is one of the very few who does. In the series, they're gonna have irises because they're human, but my art style just, I don't usually do irises. It's just not really something I do. I don't know why, but we're here now. um, but as for their clothes, I decided to go with bright snapdragon colors. I color picked from a snapdragon flower. I went with the more oranges and pinks instead of yellows and pinks, because I wanted to do oranges, because I just mainly because of the snapdragon photo I picked. And honestly, I think the outfit I put her in for this is probably the tamest of all of his outfits. Because I'm definitely I'm gonna have the most fun with Snapdragon and Amaryllis, because those two are they have the money to be absolute fashion icons. So um now on to a thing I was debating about Snapdragon. Now, I've seen a lot of discourse over Snapdragon's character. Some people saying um he should stay a guy who just likes girly things, or other people saying we need more trans representation. And I was like, and I was stuck between these two things. And honestly, I didn't really have anybody I could talk to accurately represent a character like that. Most of my guy friends are just, they're not feminine at all, and so I couldn't really talk to them about that. And um I don't have any female trans friends. And so I was like, okay. But then one of my gender fluid friends came up to me and said, hey, you know how you were having that debate? What if you kind of do it all and make them gender fluid? And I was like, I like that. And I can try my best to accurately represent the character, because I have a friend who I can talk to and make sure I'm doing things properly. Because I want to give the best representation I can. I think that's all I'm going to say about Snapdragon. Honestly, I just had so much fun with her. especially the hair, because I put it in a ponytail. But like, if you, I can't wait till I can do this like side view because I'm gonna have them have like these cool like ribbon, like these like bandanas, I think is what they're called, around for a ponytail, and it's gonna look so cool. I swear, y'all. I'm not good at I feel like I'm not very good at explaining what I'm talking about, but I swear I know what I'm doing. Honestly, I think that's really all I have to say for Snapdragon, other than he is on the warrior track still. Um, and yeah, I actually am going to have him be pretty good friends with Rosemary, and honestly, just kind of chill with everyone. You know. Um, so yeah, that's that's that. Moving on to the last, and my favorite design. Um, amaryllis. Okay, so amaryllis is honestly just my favorite. I love her design. Her character in the show though, Jesus Christ, do I have things to say. Now, I did kind of miss this in Snapdragon because honestly, his character design was just boring, bland, and I didn't even know he had a battle outfit. It looks like a school mandated battle outfit. That's what Snapdragon's looks like, um, personally. But then Amaryllis, oh my god, her hair, it looks photoshopped on, like they cut the hair from another character and put it on Amaryllis. Um, the V bangs are just disgusting. And her colors are all weird and funky. Like I don't get me wrong, I like purple and red and blah 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 blah, but like it just looks janky. I don't know. I don't like it, and honestly, she deserves so much better because she's Amaryllis. And then just don't even get me started on the bathrobe looking freaking battle outfit thing. Oh my god, I hate it so much. It looks like a pink bathrobe. It looks like a bathrobe. Like, come on, let's be honest with ourselves. It looks like a bathrobe. That's and then of course I kind of cut out the uniform thing because like I don't know, it doesn't fit the setting, and I don't know how to make an old timey looking uniform. That's just I was just like, screw that. We're not doing that. So for Amaryllis, I decided to give her an outfit. Now, I decided because Amaryllis is going to be a very sassy and confident character, um, she's gonna wear what she wants. Um, and by that I mean, um, she wears things that say, if this was anybody else, it would look ridiculous, but because it's me, it looks fabulous. That kind of thing, where it's like she's able to like she could rock a trash bag. She's kind of one of those people. Honestly, I had so much fun with her outfits, and I had even more fun with her boots. Her hat was just awesome, and I have a couple of sketches for future outfits for her because is Amaryllis my favorite character to design for? Yes, and eventually she will get to wear these awesome bell bottoms I designed for her. Can you tell I had fun with her character design? No, not at all. So, as for her personality, I actually had a lot of fun with it. Instead of making her just mean, like, ew, poor people, twa, like she kind of is in the show, and where she's just literally flinging money into holes, I was like, hmm, we can do that, but let's add character to it. Now, I have decided Amaryllis's love language is buying people things. It's like you vaguely mention, I love this kind of candy, or ooh, I love one of these kinds of pencils. You have it the next day. How did she get it already? You don't know, but she has it, and now you have it. um, and I decided, so for her parents, this is something that's going to be very open because, her parents are the kind of people where you hear that last name and you know exactly who it is, that kind of thing. Um, her mother is a famous model, and things like that, and has also been in theater. because they don't have movies, obviously. So instead, she's been in like not theater, like more ballet kind of thing. While her father just owns like a big company, corporation kind of thing. Snapdragon's family is also quite rich, um, and I decided that his father would be. Actually, his father would have been his father was a guardian, and his mother. Um, I'm not quite sure what I want his mother to do, but his father was a guardian, so you know. Um, yeah. And they met when I'm probably gonna have his mother like have some sort of business, and that's how like Snapdragon and Amaryllis met. Like they were at some sort of business banquet thing, and they were like, "Hey, you're the only other kid here. You want to hang out?" And then Snapdragon was like, "Yeah," and then they became friends. Um, but yeah, Amaryllis was honestly my favorite, and yeah, it's very cool. I enjoy. It's how I just look at her. I love her. I love her new design. I had so much fun with her coat, and I was tempted to put reds on her outfit, but I couldn't because I was having so much fun with the purple theme. So instead, I just put a little bit of red on the belt, which I don't know if I like it completely, but it's fine. Now you're probably wondering, well, her name is Amaryllis, and amaryllis flowers are red. Remember? Well, look at her eyes. Her eyes are red, specifically amaryllis red. I pulled up a picture of the amaryllis flower, which is red pretty much all the time. Um, and I color picked from that, and I gave her amaryllis red eyes. Now I'm gonna have it be the thing where um, her family has, pretty normal eye colors, like whatever normal is in this universe. Maybe brown, maybe blue, who knows? But just her family isn't known for having red eyes. And then, her mother gives birth, and it's like, oh, purple hair and everything like everybody else. Um, and then it's just like, and then the father's like, honey, why are her eyes red? And the mother's like, I don't know. Let's name her Amaryllis after her eyes. And the father was just kind of like, okay, I don't love you either, but because let's be honest, her parents definitely seem like in the show, she mentions that her parents that they don't really love each other, and that her mom cheats on her father a lot. So I was like, I'm keeping that. I'm keeping those family issues. Um, so yeah. Uh, fun. I think that's all I really have. Sorry that this one was a little bit shorter and a bit more rambly. Rambly? That's not a word. But I really hope you enjoyed. Um, I would love it if you would leave me a like and a subscribe. I don't think that was proper grammar. Having said that, it is time for the dad joke of the day because I have decided that is how I will end these things. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, okay, sorry, I had to think of one real quick. Um, so last time it was a cereal joke. Totally go and check out my cereal joke. Um, uh, but anyway, so here's one. Um, why do seagulls fly over the sea? Because if they flew over the bay, they'd be bagels. Why did the boy throw a clock out the window? Because he wanted to see if time really flew. Flies? Whatever. But yeah, there's a dad joke, and I hope you have a fantastic day, and I have to see you in the next one. Bye bye!